Hey guys, welcome back. This is the eighth video of our full stack Ruby on Rails development bootcamp series. In the last lecture, we discussed about accessor methods in Ruby, and we also discussed attribute reader accessor method, and we tried it practically, and we replaced the manually implemented getter method by attribute reader. In this video, we're gonna discuss about attribute writer accessor method in Ruby. And just like attribute reader, the attribute writer automatically generates a setter method for each given attribute. Let me show you an example. You can see here that in the last video we have replaced the getter method by attribute reader, and now we will replace these setter methods by using attribute writer. So for example, if you run this program now, you will see this output student.rb, and here you can see that I have provided s1 name Ravi Singh, Ravi at the example.com for email, and this digit for contact number. But using these setter methods, I am able to update these values. Okay, but now we need to remove these setter methods, and if I execute this program now, I will get an error. You will see that undefined method name equal to. So we cannot use this feature here without setter methods, because we are trying to update the existing values for that instance attributes, but we haven't defined any setter method so far. Okay, so what we will do here is that we can write attribute reader to attribute writer, and now we can execute our program again, and you will see that it will work perfectly. Okay, so what we have done here with these two line with this attribute writer here, that we have replaced all accessor methods, all setter accessor methods. Okay, now you can see here that these are the methods which we define manually. Okay, we write them, but if we have attribute writer method included in our program, then we can see that these efforts we can avoid by using this. Okay, and now let's try how it's work, but now these methods become useless. So this is the advantage of using attribute writer. Okay, why? Because it's generate the setter method automatically, and prevent us to putting effort for writing setter methods manually. But we need to be careful about defining attribute writer, just like we need to be careful about the attribute reader. Okay, so you can only update the value of those instance variable which you have passed to attribute writer. Okay, so here you can see that I'm trying to update the values of name, email, and contact, but it is possible. Why? Because I have passed these attributes as argument to the attribute writer method. Okay, if I remove any of these attribute from here, then I will get an error. For example, let's see, I have removed email here, but I'm still trying to update email. Then I will get an error now. Let's try to run it. You can see that I'm getting error of email. But if I remove comment out email from here as well, then I will not get any error and program will run successfully. So, but now you can see that only name and contact has been changed, but email still remains the same, which I provided while instantiating that object. Okay, so this thing we need to be careful about, that if we if we are trying to setting values for all the object attributes, then we have to pass those variables or those attributes to the attribute writer method, and else we will get error. Okay, let's undo it. Now we will see all updated values here. The second one is You can only use attribute writer in a class. Using attribute writer outside a class will give you a no method error. Okay, so yeah, it is clear. Just like attribute writer and any accessor method, we need to define these uh, methods inside a class. Okay, outside we will get a no method error. So here is the example. Okay, now it's the time for questions. So these are the possible questions that you can prepare for attribute writer. However, these questions are very similar to the questions for attribute reader and the questions for attribute accessor that we will see in the next video. But still try to prepare that, because that will give you a very basic idea and very that and makes you very perfect for the attribute writer. So what is attribute writer? We already discussed that it is accessor method which generates setter methods for instance variables or instance attributes. Now, can we call attribute writer without any argument? No, we cannot call. Do we need to put getter method even if we have used attribute writer accessor in our program? So it depends. If you only want to set your attributes and don't want to get, then you don't have to write getter methods and you don't have to write attribute reader method. Okay, but if you are trying to set the attribute values and as well as you want to get the attribute values, then you need to write getter methods. Okay, now what is the advantage of using attribute writer in Ruby program? So we have already discussed that it generates setter methods and it allow us to update the value of objects which we provide on instantiation, and we can update them later as well. Another question: can we use attribute writer outside the class? One word answer, that is no. When we need to use attribute reader with attribute writer, so we only need this if we want to use getter methods or we want to get the values of attributes. Okay, then it is not. And is it necessary to use both attribute reader and attribute writer both in a class? So it depends upon the question number 6. So if you want, again, if you want to set the values and get the values of instance variables or instance attributes, then you have to use both, else you don't have to use both. So that's all for this lecture. In the next video we will wrap up these accessor methods and we will see another shortcut for generating getter and setter method, that is attribute accessor, and that we will see in next lecture. Till then, thanks for watching this video and tata, goodbye, take care, stay safe.